It's the bye week for the Dallas Cowboys. No such thing for hit sticks from the Star in Frisco with Barry Church, Isaiah Stanback. I'm Kyle Yeomans. This week, we don't look at a matchup. We're going to look back at the Bears game, but we're going to talk about the weaponry on this Cowboys team, both on the offensive side of the football and on the defensive side of the football a little bit as well. We've got the bye week to fix some things. How about we fix some things here on Hit Sticks? We're getting after it on Madden NFL 23. Here on this bye week edition of Hit Sticks, we have to take a look back to the Cowboys' 49-29 win over the Chicago Bears. The offense finally found a rhythm, and they did so by scoring a touchdown on their first 4 possessions. However, on their 5th possession, it was right before the end of the first half, right at the end of the second quarter, they decided to go and be aggressive, and it ended up in a Dak Prescott interception. He was looking over the middle of the field, and of course, he tries to find his favorite target, Mr. CeeDee Lamb. He leaves it underneath, right? Well, it's picked off, and it's taken the other way by the Bears. We're going to recreate this, though, in Madden and have a chance to try and rectify what went wrong for CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. So, Isaiah, I ask you, how can you have success over the middle of the field and not throw an interception?
Well, it always comes down to everybody doing their job, Kyle, and that, unfortunately, did not take place on that particular play. A lot of people like to come at Dak and say, oh, how bad of a throw was that? Why was this such an errant throw? Why would you run the risk? It wasn't his fault, DCBC. Oh. You know whose fault it was?
Ooh.
Number 88, Mr. CeeDee Lamb. Yes, I'm calling him out because he knows he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Right on the inside, you have Hendershot doing a great job of grabbing both inside linebackers. That is his job. That is his role on this particular play. Why, BC? Because it's cover 2. And in cover 2, you want to control the underneath guys. So if you take those 2 inside linebackers out of it, where's their space at? Well, between them and the now safeties, okay? Big gap right there. CeeDee Lamb was supposed to run a deep in route, okay, where he takes an inside release on this nickelback, goes up the field, comes in behind those linebackers that Hendershot is grabbing. But when you run a lazy route, you drift into the safety area, and that's that near safety right there said, oh, why thank you, and he comes up and makes a big interception. We're going to rectify that on here, but that is exactly why Kellen Moore called that play, because that was a perfect cover 2 beater.
See what you got, big dog.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
Okay. Right underneath it.
Ooh, a little spinorama. Okay.
Right.
Some sauce. And exactly that's how it should have went down. As easy as it can be. You guys can find that play on Madden without making any kind of adjustments. But let's go right here. I'm going to zoom out for you guys so you guys can see exactly how this thing plays out. So as we talked about, I'm going to walk you through this play. There's Hendershot right there on the inside, okay? What's his first job and only job? To grab the underneath coverage. What's going on right now? I'm going to go ahead and take the motion up there, okay? So boom, I'm going to take you up here to Hendershot. Look at the linebacker, okay? The linebacker has to respect what's going on right here with Hendershot. By respecting that, look at the space behind Hendershot right now. Big hole. That is the perfect cover 2 beater. Great job by Kellen Moore calling that play. As you guys see right here, CeeDee Lamb does a pretty good job of coming where? Coming flat, okay? I'm going to back it up to here. All right, so boom, CeeDee Lamb is doing a great job here of coming flat across that formation. There's a nice little triangle right there. Fit yourself in the triangle. But unfortunately, what we saw in the game was what? CeeDee Lamb came up the field. He drifted high. I'm going to pause it right there. By drifting high, what did Brisker see? Brisker said, oh, we got options, okay? And he came right up there, grabbed an interception. That's what you can't do. Unfortunately, we did it today. Unfortunately, they did not do it the other day.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, when you got a tight end right there grabbing that linebacker, Roquan Smith, it opens up so much more space for the quarterback to find that hole in between those 2 safeties right there. Hendershot did a heck of a job on Sunday. Not so much.
So hopefully the Cowboys can maybe take advantage of CeeDee Lamb and running over the middle of the field. Use this as a lesson because the Cowboys still won the game and maybe they use it later in the season. A lesson they learned on Sunday, another one, Tony Pollard can certainly tote the rock. He finished up with 130 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. We're going to talk about his playmaking ability when we come back with more Hit Sticks.
Cowboys Hit Sticks, presented by EA Sports, is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. the official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys. And by AT&T, the official 5G innovation partner of the Dallas Cowboys. This segment is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome back into Hit Sticks. It's the bye week for the Cowboys, so we're going to take a deep dive into some of the weaponry for this Cowboys offense and on the defensive side. But we're starting on the offensive end with Tony Pollard, who just had a fantastic day. 3 touchdowns against the Chicago Bears at over 130 yards. How big of a weapon has he turned into, Isaiah Stanback, against this defense? We're going to put the Cowboys on defense. They're going to have to stop them, but Tony Pollard's been tough to stop by anybody.
It doesn't matter what defense you put on TP because he is a complete problem. He got that 2-0 on his chest, and he is simply showing up every time you put him in a situation to take advantage of defenses. It doesn't matter if he's catching the ball out the backfield. It doesn't matter if he's running screens. It doesn't matter if he's pass blocking. It doesn't matter if he's running it. He toted that thing all over the field last week. He has done so every time Kellen Moore and this offense has called upon him. I don't think that there's anything that he cannot handle. I think the only weak point in his game is his pass blocking, but even he's improved at that.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, this guy is extremely explosive. We've seen the dynamic he was able to bring to the offense last week against Chicago out there, making cuts on top of cuts. He can make you look like a fool in a phone booth. But as the Dallas Cowboys defense right here, what I'm going to do to try to negate what Pollard can do out there is I'm going to put a little bit of defensive movement on there. You know Dan Quinn loves to have his stunts out there, his guys slanting in, slanting out, confusing that offensive line and getting early penetration. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this RB button, this right back button right here, and I'm going to do a little something with my defense. You ain't going to see it pre-snap, but you're going to see it post-snap.
I see this hole in the middle of your defense
that's what you
right
see
now.
right now?
That's what I do see right there.
Don't worry about all that.
I'm going to take advantage of boy. Here we go. Yeah. Oh,
Here we come, baby.
We got pressure.
Oh,
Let's go.
snap. Come on.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
That's what he can do. That's what he
This boy
can
hit
do.
you with the ooh-la-la.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, there it is. Let's go ahead and
You
show
look
this.
crazy in open field.
Yeah, I see what you did in the post-snap. Okay, pre-snap, I saw that gaping hole right there.
seen it, right?
Yeah, buddy, a little donut hole right there. But I saw the pressure. As soon as I saw the pressure, what did I say? Oh, it's a jailbreak, and I knew it was cover 0. Ooh, and I drifted off that thing. Look at the nice cut block out here. Let me go back. Look at the cut.
That might be a high-low.
It might be a high. I'm gonna put all the attention on TP right here as he's coming out here. Look at it. Look at him. Martin. Zach Martin takes out 2. He takes out 2. That's why he's an All-Pro. That's why he's a future Hall of Famer. And then you go right here, and who you got? Hooker. Oh no! Oh no! You overran it, and we gonna keep the chains moving.
Go ahead.
What you want to see?
I'm just saying if you could run it back, man. I just want to see what's going on
Who
here,
you want me to
man.
focus on?
Focus on my brother right there in the 4-2 jersey, man.
Is he not representing?
He's not representing the 4-2 like I want him to. He got Pollard man-to-man. This guy got him man-to-man. He's supposed to hug blitz him. He's right there. Make the play, Barr. Make the play. You got 42 for a reason. Yeah, you trip over your own defense.
Oh,
you
hate
to see it.
What should he have done in this situation right here prior to the ball being released, BC? Because that's what everybody's going to say.
You got to hug your guy. If you got a man-to-man, don't just sit there and let him catch the football. Go hug him up there. Make a play. Either intercept the ball or bat the ball down. Hug him up there. It's called a hug rush for a reason.
Okay, not physically hugging.
Not physically. No, you don't want to get no penalty out there. But get close to the guy at least where you're in striking distance to where when he catches the ball, you can make the play. Instead, you trip over your own feet out there. And that's what Pollard can make you look like in the open field. One-on-one, he's one of the hardest to tackle.
So the Cowboys defense unable to make the play on Tony Pollard there. However, Micah Parsons has made plenty of plays throughout the 2022 campaign. When we come back, DCBC tells you how to effectively use Micah Parsons in Madden NFL 23.
This segment was brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome back into Hit Sticks from the Star in Frisco, and it might be the bye week for the Dallas Cowboys. However, it's a week off for the entire NFL because they don't have to see Micah Parsons. His second year in the NFL has been much like his first, wrecking opponents and finding his way into the backfield. But he also shows some versatility. He not only can rush off of the line of scrimmage, but he can drop back into coverage. DCBC, Barry Church, show me how he can do both of these things in Madden.
Well, look, this is one of the most versatile weapons in the National Football League. I don't care if you're talking about offense or defense, this guy is versatile. And like you said, Kyle, he can rush the passer with the best of them. He can drop back in coverage with the best of them. I mean, we've seen him on wide receivers in the slot breaking up passes. This guy is one of the most versatile players in the National Football League. But for this first go, I'm going to let him do exactly what he does best, in my opinion, and that's get after the quarterback. You see that red X underneath his player right there? That means he's on fire and he's ready to do work and cause havoc for opposing offenses out there. I love the fire emoji. He's coming after Dak Prescott right here, and he's going to give him pain because there's no one on that offensive line or in that backfield that can block Micah Parsons. Let's get to work.
Man, I'm about to let Tyler Smith handle it.
Uh-oh, the one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Let's
go.
see what happens.
No help.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
You see him?
Oh, give me the ball.
And that's what he does.
Oh, run it back.
Run it back?
Run it back, man.
I'm going to go switch it up a little bit because I talked about him being versatile a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give your offensive lineman a little break. I'm going to see what he can do coming off of the ball and getting back in the cover. So I'm going to go ahead and get to Micah Parsons right here. If we can just make this adjustment real quick.
I see you trying to.
Okay. Go ahead, get on him.
See, he's still on fire.
He's still on fire. You know what that means.
Yeah, I see
so
that.
we're going to go ahead and hit that right stick button down. You see where that A says individual adjustment?
Yeah, I see that right there.
Go ahead, hit that A button. I ain't going to tell you what I'm going to do with him. He might rush. He might back off. I don't know. We're going to see what happens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and... All right, we ready to work now.
You ready to work? Okay, here we go.
Work, man. See what he can
get it while getting this good, Chief. Oh, you going to drop him out in coverage, though.
See him?
Oh, I got middle. I got action. I got action, boss. Go get that thing.
Oh, no.
Oh! Let's go. With the toe drag swag. I see you, Schultzenegger.
Oh, my
Schultzenegger.
goodness.
Let's go. I'm not gonna. We can't replay the sack. We gotta
replay this one, huh?
Yeah, we gonna act like that one didn't happen. But did you see the Schultzenegger?
I see.
First of all, let's go ahead and look at Michael. Let's see what he did here. Okay, the adjustments that you made. Let me get on out here to him. Okay, and it looks like you dropped him out in coverage right here.
Yeah, I want him to get that seam flat.
All right, you want to see this. You want to take away some options, okay? I ran Zeke right across his face, but that didn't affect him too much because that's not his responsibility. So he sat there kind of covering air. Now let's run this thing back, and I'm going to show you guys what really took place on this. And that was the doggone Schultzenegger coming through with the big play, baby. Here he is running across the formation. Look like you guys are running a little cover. You guys look like y'all running half 2, half 4 over here. So. Yeah, we'll cover 6. Look at the Schultzenegger right here. Look at his body. Just using his body.
It's user error right there.
Give me that right there.
Got the toe drag
What the toe drag? Did he get in? That's the question.
It's only Madden. It's got to be. He got it in. He got it in.
Oh, we got a kneecap. A kneecap equals 2.
Man, you hate to see.
So I don't know if that's a catch or not because it's about as close as it can get in Madden. Because you look at it here, he's got control of the football. That's the exact moment he's got control. He's got 1 foot down, but is there daylight? Do I see daylight under that left foot of Dalton Schultz? DCBC thinks it's an incomplete pass. Let us know on HitSticks, #HitSticks on Twitter. Go back, we'll leave it up to the fans to see if that's an incomplete pass or if that's a touchdown for Mr. Dalton Schultz. When we come back, we're going to preview a matchup that everybody loves to see in the summer. What about a bye week matchup between Trayvon Diggs and CeeDee Lamb when we come back right after this? All right, welcome back into HitSticks. This is going to be a fun segment because everybody looks forward to it in training camp. Out in Oxnard, California, you get to see big number 88, CeeDee Lamb, go up against the Cowboys' number 1 corner, Trayvon Diggs. Both guys were Pro Bowlers a year ago. CeeDee Lamb hasn't necessarily lived up to the expectations as a wide receiver 1 in this Cowboys offense. Trayvon Diggs, on the other hand, continues to play good football. He has 3 interceptions on the year, and he continues to go up against some of the best wide receivers in the league. You're going to see both of these guys 1v1, one-on-one, on the edge, mano-a-mano, but you're also going to see Barry Church and Isaiah stand back mano-a-mano. Who gets the win in this segment? We'll start with you, Barry. How do you slow down a guy like CeeDee Lamb?
Well, Kyle, you know what I love to do. Isaiah, you know what I love to do as well. I'm going to go ahead and press that, man.
About time. I was about to say, you was looking scary out there.
Oh, no, never that. We pressing this man up, and I'm going to make it as realistic of a one-on-one as we can. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this RB button right here, and I'm going to go ahead and shift. And make this shift this defensive line in there so you get as much one-on-one action
give
on
me all
that
the
left
space.
side is possible. All that space. I have faith that Diggs going to put them hands on CeeDee Lamb.
Okay, well, since you talk about hands and hams, I'm about to go ahead and show you what CD's hams is about to do against your boy over here, okay? I'm going to go ahead and give him a little hot route because I don't like what you did there in terms of walking up into my little bubble like that. I'm going to go ahead and pop your bubble, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that they have all the space that they need to utilize, and I'm going to go ahead and snap this ball and deliver the rock. I'm going to CD.
You going? That's what
I'm going to
you
CD.
Sure you see that star over there?
I don't give a dog about
okay.
You see there's a star on him, too.
This is true.
Here we
this
go.
is true.
The stars at night shine bright.
Here we go.
Oh, I got time, too. I got time.
time.
Oh! I ran out of time. Go get that.
Oh! That's a big shot. Get up. Oh,
You
want to run that back?
Run it back.
All right, here we go.
Hold on,
Here we go.
we need to show the replay
Yeah,
first.
go ahead, do that.
We're
Go
going to run
ahead,
it
do
back
that.
because I was late delivering the rock, but the man got worked at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know. I gotta
He got
see.
worked. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this thing real quick so make sure KY can get what he needs to get. Let's go ahead and go for the side profile. You got to see him locked in right there.
1v1.
Yeah, 1v1. Let's go ahead and go this thing in slow motion. You see the dreads.
Good patience.
Oh! Oh, he got worked. Where you going?
Oh, we see the hips.
Going?
You see the hips, though.
Where you going? Look, the ball should have been gone.
Come on,
The
get
ball
up.
should have been gone. Look at it. Bad ball. Okay, got some pressure. Yeah, your front seven helped you out.
Look at the makeup
Oh,
speed.
oh, no. I don't
Best
know.
defensive hands in the league.
Man,
bar
listen,
none.
this is nothing but look.
Let me get that.
Oh. Okay, all right,
Going
cool.
other way.
You got one? All right, let's run it back. Same thing.
You sure you want to run this
I
back?
want to run it back. I want the same thing.
You want off or press?
No, bring him up there.
Oh, you want to bring?
Bring him up there.
Let me go ahead and walk
Yeah,
him
I'm
up
going to go ahead and hit you with the rock hand.
Oh, that's
right
what
here.
they do?
Yeah,
Okay.
bring him up there.
Okay. Let me, all right, let me go ahead and
Go ahead,
make
just sit down.
sure you're going to have as much time
Run
as
it back.
possible. All right. You see them hands. You don't want them problems.
Oh, okay. Oh, he got beat. He got beat.
Oh,
You hear that?
it's a
No!
wrap. He's
It's
the greatest
incomplete.
defender of all time.
Incomplete.
The greatest corner of all time.
All right, I'll give you the one little replay on this little incompletion right here because it definitely wasn't an interception. But let's go ahead and see what you got here.
Man.
Off the line. He
no.
tried the same move. Oh, you got to change it up, CD.
Clamps.
You got to change it up, CD.
Clamps. Eyes back. Man, it's
Man,
over
the
with.
ball has to be put outside shoulder.
Perfect.
Oh.
It's like it was thrown to him. I mean, it's just, he's like a rabbit.
Look at him tracking this thing. Tracking the ball, doing a great job.
Maybe he's our number one receiver.
All right. You want to run it back one more time?
Let's
And that
do
was
it.
incomplete.
That was a pick.
Oh, you mean incomplete? That was... All right, forget that. All right, here we go. One more again. I'm doing it again. We're going to hit you with the trifecta. Yeah, I'm running the
Are
same
you
route.
sure you want press? Oh, okay.
Bring him up here.
All right, be careful.
Bring him up.
with
Go ahead and
your
walk them
ass,
linemen in there. Get Micah from the edge in that
All right,
wide
go ahead
nine.
and
I see what
slide
you're
him
trying to
in.
do. You're trying to take advantage
Bro,
of
let
my
me
boy
go
Tyler
ahead.
Smith.
Let me go ahead and move him all the way.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and move him all the way.
I'll go ahead and put him on user too. I'll go ahead and do the user on him. Everybody on they know what you're doing. Okay, you trying to be user on Micah.
There we go. Oh, you want me to-
you
you don't want
on
that. You don't want that. You don't want that action. You
All
don't
right.
want that action.
Here we go. Oh, killed him. Let's
no.
go. Oh, that's
no.
game bounce. Let's go.
Oh, no.
That's game Let's go. Let's go.
He was bound to get one.
Oh, he
was
got
bound
worked.
to get one.
He went 2 for 3 at the line of scrimmage. He got him. He got him. Hold on, run it back one more time just for the people online. Y'all got to see this.
He was bound to get one.
Oh, no. Matter of fact, let's do it from Trayvon's perspective.
Oh,
Let's
you
do
go.
it
That's
from-
how you go.
Yeah,
You gonna disrespect him like that? Man.
The people need to see it from his perspective.
You a cold piece of
Here
work.
it is
man.
right here. Boom, one-on-one. Trey, the dreads is flying up. Oh,
bad
no.
eyes. Bad
Go
eyes.
about the
Oh,
club.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
run.
no.
Run.
No,
Run.
don't look
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Don't look back.
You're
It's too
going.
late. It's too.
Oh,
he's already in
it's
the
a
end
house
zone.
call.
Man,
Better luck next time.
hate to see it.
So there you have it. Isaiah Stanback. He got his fill on the back one, but I think that was an interception on the second rep. Sorry, IRS. DCBC gets the better of CeeDee Lamb with Trayvon Diggs. But when we come back here on Hit Sticks, we're going to answer some fan questions, and we're going to give out some copies of Madden NFL 23. Hit Sticks continues in just a moment. Wrapping things up here on Hit Sticks, it's the bye week edition, but we've still got Isaiah Stanback. It's Barry Church, Kyle Yeomans. It's not an off week for us. We're right back at it. We'll be back at it again next week as well. But before we go, we got to give out a copy of Madden NFL 23. And our guy Wilfred on Twitter asks us, with Tony Pollard's production that he showed against the Bears and really throughout the season, does he become more of a priority for this front office, or should he become more of a priority for the front office to re-sign him this offseason?
I would say no. I need a bigger sample size. You know, it's one game against a terrible defense as far as rushing is concerned. I understand he had 131 yards, but I need a bigger sample size.
Okay, well, that's fair, but also a little surprising.
Definitely surprising. I want to re-sign the man. I'm not saying making him your RB1, but I'm saying you want him in the building. The last thing you want to do is take your defense and have to face against a TP with him wearing another helmet.
Ooh, see, and that's the thing, too, is he's so versatile. You showed it. I mean, you showed it. You both showed it on Madden that he is tough to stop.
That's
and
true.
Maybe you put him into that thought process. You put him into those situations a little bit more. Maybe he takes full advantage. Where's one spot where you want to improve for this Cowboys team after the bye week?
I want these guys to continue to find ways to take the ball away.
Okay.
I think our defense has to be that for our offense this year. They need to run the ball better, but defensively, I think we still depend on them to have takeaways.
What do you think?
I think this run defense needs to get a little bit better. I know we got Hankins in there and improved just a little bit, but it's not where we need to be. It's not championship level. Let's get this run defense right.
He ran for 240 yards, the Bears did, against the Cowboys defense. And after the bye week, they go to Lambeau Field, and they're going to face a Green Bay team that is struggling on offense, but they've got A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones in the backfield, so a couple running backs in that rushing attack as well. That does it for us here on Hit Sticks. For Isaiah Stanback and Barry Church, I'm Kyle Yeomans. We'll see you next week.
Cowboys Hit Sticks, presented by EA Sports, was brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys. AT&T, the official 5G innovation partner of the Dallas Cowboys. And by NFL Game Pass. You'll never miss a game again. Enjoy full and condensed game replays from Week 1 to the Super Bowl.